Lovely Taurus, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie. Today I'm going to be doing your reading for the first week of the month of July, so from the 1st to the 7th. This week is going to be the opening to an astrological show that we're going to be having on July. There's a lot of important alignments that need to be considered. I'm going to give you a little tiny brief, overview of that right now. But I invite you to also check out the monthly reading for you guys, for Taurus, because I will go way more in depth over there. It should be uploaded by now, depending on when is this video released. So yes, Taurus, this first week of the month of July is already under the influence of the Mercury retrograde shadow. Mercury is going retrograde on the 7th, so we are already feeling a little bit of this energy. As you know, Mercury is the planet of communication, so we can expect communication to be a little bit confusing, maybe not clear enough, If you're a follower of my channel, you probably know a lot about Mercury retrograde by now, so I'm not going to go too deep into it now on the weekly. But July also has 2 new moons, 1 full moon, 2 eclipses, lunar and solar eclipse in the sign of Cancer. I don't know if both of them are in the sign of Cancer or just the first one. I'm not sure. But it's happening on the first days of the month as well, the first eclipse. Then we have a bunch of retrogrades, especially the one that's taking the stage is Mercury retrograde this month. So there's a lot going on, you guys. There's a lot of energies creating and triggering lots of important alchemical processes within us. So let's see through the tarot. I'm in this case using the Mermaid Tarot. Let's see what is in store for you, Taurus, this week ahead and see what's important for you to keep in mind. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys, you know that. And if you're new to my channel, I invite you to go ahead and click on the little golden tippy that's on the corner of this video or on the subscribe button right now to become a part of this internet family. Universe, what are the messages that Taurus need to have in mind this first week of July? I hope that the video is not too dark because right now it's mid-morning in Panama, the country, not Florida. And it's been raining like every single day and it's getting like really dark and stormy, which I love. I love this kind of like cozy vibe. But I hope that the video is, that you can appreciate the cards. Taurus, beautiful Taurus for the month of July. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Okay. 4 of Cups to begin the week. So as the month starts, I feel like for some of you, Taurus, you may not feel like the month is starting. You may feel, I don't know if you've ever gotten that sense when it's a Monday, but it actually feels like a Sunday. It's like it's the beginning of the week and I should be feeling very energetic and I should be feeling very, organized and inspired, but instead I feel like sleeping all day. I feel like it's a Sunday. There is a possibility that you're going to feel that way at the beginning of this month. Like, you know that it's July, you know it's a new month ahead, you know it's a new cycle, but for some reason you feel like you are a little bit kind of like entangled in these foggy energies. And it seems to me like many of you could actually be kind of like crying over spilled milk a little bit. And I know that this is not the 5 of Cups, it is the 4 of Cups, but for some reason it is giving me a little bit of that sense of insatisfaction or boredom. Lack of conclusion or closure is what I'm hearing for some of you guys. But then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So know that whatever it is that you're feeling this week, whether those are pleasant emotions or whether those are unpleasant emotions, know that they are there for a reason. And the universe is taking care of you and taking care of everything that is going on within you in a very conscious way. So our mind might feel very foggy with the Seven of Cups here and the Four of Cups here. We may feel like we're in this gray cloud, kind of like what what the weather is outside right now for me. You may feel like you don't know where you're going, you don't know what's happening, you can't see reality for what it is right now. You may feel like you're under this kind of like energetic fog or veil that's covering your eyes and your third eye. But know that there is a reason for this. And when the conscious mind is not as engaged, it's probably because the subconscious mind is doing all the work. So allow yourself to trust in the universe and in the way in which you're being pushed, because everything that needs to happen will happen, and it will be for your greatest good. Six of Swords here. This is going to be a week that will plant the seeds for a new beginning to occur and a new you to come through. From this week on, there's going to be self-sabotage that you're going to be leaving behind. And some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Others of you might be taken by surprise. Some of you guys are having trouble with drinking a little bit too much or drinking a little bit too little. So make sure that if you are someone who drinks alcohol regularly, make sure that you are not taking a little bit too far this week and this month, because it could be not beneficial for you. It could be, yeah, like not good for you. And if you are someone who struggles with drinking water, this is the week to start drinking more water, guys. There's a strong emphasis on that. Some of you guys could be dehydrated. Know that the best way to navigate these energies is to be well rested, hydrated, well fed, you know. Take care of your physical body so your physical body can take care of you and your spirit as you go through all of this. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, and this card has such a lovely, cheerful energy. Very different than the other cards that we've been pulling. So let me flip all the cards to see if this, which I'm gonna say, makes sense. Yes, definitely. Okay. So at the beginning of the week, I would say July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and 4th-ish, you may be feeling a little bit blue. And the last chunk of the week, it seems to me like you're going to feel more energetic. So you can plan ahead around that as well if you like. With the Page of Pentacles here, I do feel like some of you guys could be dealing with perhaps another Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. And this to me, or a Sagittarius as well. This to me, these cards are telling me that you are releasing kind of like a layer of repressed pain that once it's released and gone, it will allow your truest colors to come through, is what I'm hearing. But first you do need to go through this like purification, which will be important, and it's not going to be like hard or difficult. It's going to be nice. And then all of your inner fire and your colors and your joy and your excitement is going to come through. This transition and this process, this healing process of releasing that layer might be a little bit uncomfortable, you guys. You have the Tower card here, so it will be something that has been needed to happen for a while, and maybe you even know that. But once it does, it can prove to be a little bit uncomfortable. You know, change can bring in a lot of different things, but the more open you are to change, the better. And the more patient you are with yourself, the better as well. Allow the alchemical process to happen within you, and allow the passion that you have in your heart to shine through as well. I'm going to be pulling 3 messages. Whoa, hi. Well, I would rather have them go out individually. I'm going to be pulling 3 messages from the Crystal Tarot to see what do you guys need to hear this week. Gosh, it's so dark in here. I hope that the video like gets to portray the cards, because I'm like I feel like, you know, putting on like a little blanket and hot chocolate because it's kind of cold and rainy, dark. That's how this month could feel, guys, actually. Kind of cozy and dark. And universe, what are the 3 messages? Oh, there you go. 9 of Cups. I trust in the flow of life. Yes, you are being taken care of, Taurus. Definitely. So if changes are happening and things are moving in directions that you can't necessarily predict, allow it. Allow it, because it is for your highest good. What are the messages for Taurus for this first week of July? Taurus, first week of July. Judgment. I look back with compassion for myself. Yes, Taurus, definitely. That layer of suppressed pain that you are releasing is important, and it's important for you to honor yourself as well. Maybe you have regrets, maybe you have guilt, maybe you have shame from the past. And God knows that sometimes those emotions are not even really justified. You know, you may feel like you did something wrong when you didn't do anything wrong. But those emotions need to be acknowledged and they need to be purged. What is the 3rd message for our beautiful Taurus for this first week of July? This week I have been recording, okay, here we go. Page of Swords. I take care of the details and I stay in control. So what I'm getting from this message is that even though you may feel this month and this week very cloudy, very confused and kind of off, it is important for you not to completely, let go of your responsibilities. Try to keep a hold of them. Try to continue to be responsible with the things that you need to accomplish and the things that others need you to do. But kind of like do the bare minimum. You know what I mean? Like allow the inner process to be the center of the stage for you. But don't forget the things that you have to do, and don't stop paying attention to those either, because they are important as well. So the 3 messages: I trust in the flow of life, I look back with compassion for myself, and I take care of the detail and stay in control. Cool. So yes, Taurus, I hope that you enjoy this reading. This is what I have for you guys for this first week of July. Let me know if this resonates at all, and how does this apply if it resonates. I would love to hear about it, and please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I would love to have more and more Taurus here. Taurus is one of my favorite zodiac signs. I love Taurians. I know a bunch of Taurians, and each one of them is so special. So I would love to get to know more of you guys. And yep, I'll see you in the monthly. Bye guys.